everyone, this is Pastor D. Birchfield with Discover Church, and I'm so excited to get to share with you this week's video devotional. Listen, I don't know what you're going through. I know this life is filled with discouragements, distractions, and depressions. But I want you to know there's real hope. I want to share with you an unlikely hero of the faith in the Bible. She is found in 1 Samuel chapter 1. Her name's Hannah. And Hannah is an amazing story and person in the Bible because she was going through one of the most difficult experiences in her whole life. You see, in that day and time, being a wife was incredible, but being a mother was much more important. And so even though Hannah was married, she was not a mother. It had been years of struggling trying to have a child. And because of that, she was made fun of. She was ridiculed. She was disgraced. And even though she had a loving husband who really did love her and treat her extremely well, he just simply could not understand the pain and the hurt that she was going through. And even when she turned to the church, when she went to the temple to pray, we're told that the high priest that was there thought she was drunk because of the weeping and the hurting and the pain that she was in. And so even in the church, she was misunderstood. Now, that may describe you. You may look at your life and you go, you know what? I look around me and I'm surrounded by enemies and I'm surrounded by people that don't understand. And even though I'm loved by my family and by my spouse, they just don't really understand what I'm going through. And when you look at the church, maybe again, you feel misunderstood and you feel alone and you wonder, where do you turn? Well, I want you to know, look with me at verse 10. This is amazing when you look at 1 Samuel and what Hannah did. You see, her and her family, they went once a year to the temple and to worship the Lord. And so they're there at the temple and she's made fun of, she's ridiculed, and this is what happens, verse 10. Listen to this. Deeply hurt, Hannah prayed to the Lord and wept with many tears. It's amazing to me that in the midst of her pain and her hurt and her anguish, she went to the Lord. And I want you to know that transforms everything. Matter of fact, when Hannah went to go pray to the Lord, here's what she did. She said, Lord, I pray for a child, but that child will belong to you. You see, Hannah did something very special that I think most of us miss when it comes to the issue of really praying to God about our hurts, about our disappointments, about our discouragements, and I want to share this truth with you. You see, when Hannah prayed, she surrendered to the Lord. And the reality is, a lot of times we come to God and we pray selfishly. We come and we just ask for things for our own benefit. But here is Hannah. She is coming and she's saying, God, this is what I'm asking you to do. And I'm willing to give you my dream. I'm willing to give you my purpose. I'm willing to give you my life. I'm willing to give you my child. And I want you to know there is a transformation that happens when we come to God. And it doesn't matter what we're praying over. If we're praying over a job, then we need to say, God, I'm asking you to give me a great job, and I give this job to you. Maybe you're praying over your spouse, and you say, you know what, God, I'm praying for my spouse, but the reason I am is because I give my spouse to you. Maybe you're praying over your children. And again, like Hannah, you need to say, God, I'm asking you to move because I am giving these children to you. Whatever you're praying over, give it to God. Surrender. The power of surrendered prayers transforms everything. I want you to know when Hannah left, God answered her prayer. And within just less than a year, she is pregnant and she has Samuel. Now, if you know anything about the Bible, Samuel is one of the most amazing heroes of the faith. He was a prophet, he was a priest, and he was also a judge. Matter of fact, he anointed the first two kings of Israel. Samuel's story is an amazing story in the impact he had. And it all started by prayer. The prayer of Hannah. The surrendered prayer of Hannah. You know what? I just really believe today that no matter what you're going through, that if you will turn to God in the midst of your pain, and you will come and surrender to Him and say, God, I'm handing it all over to you. I want you to be in control. I want you to have the glory. I want you to be lifted high. And I will praise you no matter what. You will see a transformation. It doesn't matter what the world has to say about you. Matter of fact, it doesn't even matter what your spouse says about you. It doesn't matter what the church says about you. But it does matter what God says about you. And I want you to know, God is ready to hear from you. Seek Him today. You know, if you're looking for a church, I want to invite you to come join us this Sunday morning at our new location, 1826 West Maple Street, Discover Church. We start at 10:45, and we'd love to see you and to be able to encourage you. Anything that we can do to help you, feel free to email me at discoverpastor@gmail.com, or you can also find more information about us at our website at dcwichita.com. Look forward to seeing you Sunday.